Hi, it's Laura with Pan Society. Thanks for tuning in. Talking today about mythology again and how it informs your life. There's one big story that many of us in the West have lived our whole lives by, and it's running silently in the background and we don't even think about it. Let's check it out. Hi guys, it's Laura Giles with Pan Society, and the myth that I'm talking about is the story of Genesis, the creation of man. So God created man from clay in his own image, all right? And he wanted him to have dominion over everything, so he made him kind of the king over all the animals, over the land, over everything. And he wanted man to have a companion, and so he fashioned a female from his rib. And what happened then? Wicked old female got up with the serpent, listened to his guidance, and talked Adam into eating of the tree of knowledge, which got them booted out of Eden. So let's say that, you're like, I'm not a Christian. I don't care. I don't believe that. Or maybe I am a Christian, but, I'm a New Testament Christian. I'm not an Old Testament Christian. Whatever. So no matter where you are on the spectrum on that, if you're living in the West, you're impacted by the story because we live in a Judeo-Christian society. Okay? So what does that tell us? It tells us, first of all, that man has dominion over everything. So if I want to cut down that tree and make me a swing, a chair, a house, it's my right. I have dominion over the land. The land is not a living thing. It doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't have any say. So I can do whatever I want to that land. If I want to shoot every buffalo on the plain, it's my right because I have dominion over the buffalo. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to eat it. I don't have to honor it. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is whatever I want, okay? And I can treat my women the same way because she's here for my companionship. I have dominion over her too. And, and not only that, but women are evil. That's why she has childbirth and pain. That was her punishment for what she did. So, women are second-class citizens. Now, you might be saying, what is she talking about? This woman is crazy. That doesn't mean that, but it kind of does, okay? Because our mythology is these invisible stories that support our soul, and they tell us how to be. And when we adopt a mythology, then that becomes part of us. That becomes part of our unconscious programming. So I'm inviting you to think about your mythology and use it in ways that empower you. Pick the things that are strong. Pick the things that are unifying and love-based and that promotes love and unity within you, and use those stories or create new ones. So when Disney came out with their stories, they were pretty much fairy tales from Grimm and Hans Christian Andersen-ish. If they didn't come straight from there, then they were in that same vein. Boy meets girl, falls in love. Boy, who's also a handsome prince, slays the oppressor and wins the girl, and they live happily ever after. And that's been kind of the stories that we grew up with until Disney came along and they were like, wait a minute. We had the women's movement. The girl doesn't need the prince to save her. So you got now Merida from, what is that one thing called with the Brave. So Merida from Brave, she doesn't need a boy to rescue her. No. And Frozen, yeah, all the Disney girls since about the 90s are independent women. They don't need a Prince Charming. And so they're changing the script for the next generation. That's what I'm talking about. You look at these stories that influence a generation, and we've got to tell better stories. We've got to tell empowering stories. We've got to tell stories that influence the love of the land and the care of the land and things like that. So I'm asking you, what is your mythology? Create new mythology if it's not working for you. We don't need more Me Too. We don't need domestic violence. We don't need things that disempower us or that help us to colonize lands because it's our right. We don't need things that are going to allow us to rape people and just think, oh, it's cool, you're not people. We need things that take us in a different direction. That's my belief. You're welcome to yours. And agree or disagree, I'd love to hear your opinion on it. So please shoot me a comment. Love to see you on a next pan video. And please like, share, and subscribe. And see you soon. Bye.